welcome to another episode of Kincaid Kreations. I'm your host, Spencer. Good to see you guys. Good to be here. And man, am I stoked to show you what I've been working on today. I'm sure you guys may or may not know, hopefully you do. The Flash finally dropped in theaters after all these years. Oh my god, it was so good. I was actually a huge fan. It made me cry so much at the end. I've always loved the Flashpoint Paradox and the movie, the cartoon movie that they made 10 years ago that was so cool, and I love to see the take on it. There's some stuff they really could have handled better, honestly, but that's not what we're here for. That's not what we're here about. I'm here because I'm a fan of, well, just the movies in general. So I hope they can get things cleared up and come along better in the future stuff. I think that's what they're building to. I think things are going to be good. So, anyways, aside the point, on a better note, we're here because I like making Legos of these movies. So, what I've got today is my next figure, who is turning out so great so far. We have General Zod, who was played by Michael Shannon. Now, for those of you who have seen the movie, go ahead and stick around. But for those who have not, skip to 2 minutes where I will stop talking about spoilers. Now, for those of you who decided to stay, thank you for joining me on the journey. So anyways, we have General Zod. Oh, I loved him in the movie. I know he was just kind of a background part for the movie, but he did the menace, and I've always loved Michael Shannon as General Zod. He really did good, and it was such a rough part when we finally got to the part, and then when he stabbed Supergirl, I was so sad and upset, but it was like, oh, it all makes sense. So, anyways, for those of you who skipped to 2 minutes and are past the spoiler warning, good to see you again. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys how I made him. He's pretty simple, in all reality and honesty. He's a basic figure that I did, the usual carving stuff. I took one of these chess pieces and carved out the front, like cut it out and then carved it down so it wouldn't be quite so bulky, because if it's too much, it's just going to look awkward. So I had to fix it up. Then I just glued on a shoulder pad. They're awkward because they're different colors. Gave him a Batman cape and cut up a hand, glued it, or cut a hand, cut the stem off, cut it in half, glued it on the sides to make for his gauntlets. So I will be back to you guys with him again once he's painted up. But for now, I think that's going to do it for us. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you all in the next video.